never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day. Welcome to the party. Not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go. Make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it. I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead of say something not illogical, something that is topical.
make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
'61, Gonzaga on XM 391, Internet 981. Georgia Tech on XM 380, Internet 970. 6:30 p.m. Nebraska faces Michigan on XM 381, Internet 971. 7 p.m. Oklahoma faces Oklahoma State. Oklahoma on Sirius 139, XM 200 and Internet 954. Oklahoma State on XM 382, Internet 972. 7 p.m. Oregon State takes on Washington. Oregon State on Sirius 158, XM 197 and Internet 959. Washington on XM 383, Internet 973. 7:45 p.m. Florida State faces Virginia. Florida State feed on XM 385, Internet 975. Virginia on XM 384, Internet 974. 8 p.m. New Mexico takes on UNLV on XM 388, Internet 978. 8 p.m. Purdue faces Indiana. The Purdue feed on Sirius XM and Internet channels 84. Indiana on XM 387, Internet 977. 8 p.m. Texas A&M takes on Tennessee. Texas A&M on XM 386, Internet 976. Tennessee on Sirius XM and Internet channels 81. 8:30 p.m. Missouri takes on Mississippi State. The Missouri feed on Sirius 160, XM 190 and Internet 961. Mississippi State on XM 389, Internet 979. 9 p.m. Utah faces Arizona State. The Utah feed on Sirius 158, XM 197 and Internet 959. Arizona State on XM 390, Internet 980. 10 p.m. BYU faces Kansas State. The BYU feed on Sirius XM and Internet channels 143. Kansas State on XM and Internet 375. 10 p.m. Utah State faces Boise State, with the Utah State feed on Sirius XM and Internet channels 81. Boise State on XM 392, Internet 982.
Follow every second of the action on NHL Network Radio. From behind the bench to every play on the ice. If it's hockey, it's on Sirius XM NHL Network Radio. Sirius XM 91.
I'm Mick Kern with It Happened in Baseball. September 18th, 2006. On this Monday evening at Dodger Stadium, over 55,000 people showed up to watch the home side clash with the San Diego Padres. The two teams were separated by only a half game in the National League West standings, with the Padres sitting in first. They roared out to a 4-1 lead after one inning, LA tying it up after 3. But heading into the bottom of the ninth, the Dodgers were trailing by 4 runs and were facing John Atkins on the mound. Jeff Kent led things off with a home run against the right-hander. J.D. Drew followed suit with his own solo shot. That was more than enough for Padres manager Bruce Bochy, who went to the bullpen for closer Trevor Hoffman. Well, that made absolutely no difference in matters, as first Russ Martin and then Marlon Anderson both crushed balls for solo shots, tying the game at 9 runs apiece. The Dodgers ended up winning this one 11-10 thanks to a 2-run Nomar Garciaparra home run in the 10th, and they moved into first place in the West. LA and San Diego would both end up tied for the division lead at the end of the season, with both teams compiling 88 wins. The Padres were awarded the division title due to winning the season series. Both teams, though, bowed out in the first round of the playoffs. But on this day, the Dodgers ruled the roost thanks to those 4 straight home runs, which tied a Major League record, the 4th time it had been accomplished. The Twins turned the trick in 1964, as did the 63 Indians and the 61 Braves. Recently, the Red Sox, White Sox, and Arizona Diamondbacks have all joined that club. For It Happened in Baseball, I'm Mick Kern.
Hear it all on demand. Your favorite shows, your favorite games. Don't miss a second of your favorite SiriusXM programming on demand.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I never separate. Just a naked, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love. And wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Hot and ready slices and sticks for only $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m. or order online to try bacon or jalapeno sticks. Available at participating locations. Prices may vary. Prices higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and third-party online sites plus tax.
Pizza. When you play the Kentucky Lottery, your dollars stay in Kentucky. Not only do lottery proceeds fund college grants and scholarships, but the lottery also funds the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, training Kentuckians in as little as 4 months for jobs in high-demand fields such as healthcare, manufacturing, construction, and IT. Get trained for a high-paying, in-demand job tuition-free. All funded by your Kentucky Lottery. Fueling imagination, funding education. Learn more at workreadykentucky.com.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 100% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle. And we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Nation, let's get this thing going, whether you're in this building or no matter where you are. Huge basketball game for the Cats as they take on the Zags. Coming up, the voice of the Cats, Tom Leach, the Wildcat Hall of Famer, Jack Givens, back to call it live for you. I'm Dave Baker. Thanks for joining us on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off Show. Tip-off between Kentucky and Gonzaga comes your way next on the UK Sports Network.
Final Fours.
Unrivaled, the greatest tradition in the history of college basketball.
And 8 national championships.
Is right here.
College basketball's national championship trophy is coming home to Kentucky.
This is Kentucky basketball on the UK Sports Network.
Let's have some fun. And let's get on with this. Go big blue. Go big blue. Welcome to the party.
Here's the voice of your Cats, Tom Leach.
Kentucky's renewed commitment to defense showed improvement at Vanderbilt, but it gets much tougher today against Gonzaga. The Zags are not playing at the level of recent years, but they still average 85 points per game. And Florida's the only team the Wildcats have faced that scores at a higher rate than Mark Few's team. Good afternoon from K-Woods Court at Rupp Arena inside Central Bank Center in downtown Lexington. I'm Tom Leach, along with the Goose, UK Athletics Hall of Famer Jack Givens. Kentucky 16-6, Gonzaga 17-6. Just the third all-time meeting. They played last season out in Spokane. The Zags jumped on the Cats early and won 88-72. They only have 16 points back, however, from that victorious roster that day. The other meeting came in the Maui Invitational earlier in the 2000s, game that Kentucky was able to win. We'll be back with the starting lineups for Kentucky and Gonzaga coming up on the UK Sports Network.
Shoots a three that's good. What it feels like to hear the Big Blue Nation roar.
Kentucky basketball is brought to you by Care Source, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Hunt Brothers Pizza, the Kentucky Select Chevy Dealers, UK Healthcare, and by Kentucky Tourism.
It is on.
Tip-off is coming up. This is the UK Sports Network. Kentucky basketball in Lexington is brought to you by your local Bluegrass Toyota dealers. For all Toyota offers, go to buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. And by Central Bank, Dairy Queen, and by Liquor Barn. Catch the Wildcats in Lexington all season long on your home for Kentucky basketball, the UK Sports Network.
Hey, it's all blue time in the Bluegrass at UK Federal Credit Union, and we are all blue too. As the official credit union of the University of Kentucky, we couldn't be a bigger fan of you. Stop by one of the 6 local branches or go online at ukfcu.org to become a member and enjoy the benefits that thousands of other UK fans have. Great deposit rates and you save more. Better loan rates, you'll pay less. It's a win-win when you join UK Federal Credit Union. At UKFCU, it's banking only better. NCAA insured, equal housing lender, membership eligibility required.
Just like your fingerprint, your heartbeat is unique to you. And that's how your heart care should be too. So at Baptist Health, we focus on your specific cardiac needs, from preventive care to some of the most advanced procedures. For your one-of-a-kind heart, choose the one hospital system more people trust for their heart care. Baptist Health. It's care centered on you. Visit baptisthealth.com/heartcare.
Hey, DQ fans, get ready for a full-size meal deal for just $7. That's right. When you order up a $7 meal deal at DQ, you get a full-size dining experience. Choose between a single original cheeseburger or 3-piece chicken strips, plus regular fries, regular drink, and a world-famous DQ sundae of your choice. Now you and your wallet are full. Only at participating locations. DQ. Happy tastes good. DQ is a proud partner of UK Athletics.
Cats and the Zags here at Rupp Arena, about to do battle before a full house. Terry Oglesby, Byron Jarrett, Todd Austin, the officiating crew today for this one. And for Kentucky, they'll have the same starting lineup for 2 games in a row for the first time since January 23rd. Let's meet the starters.
Lineups. First for Gonzaga. At forward, a 6'9" junior from Aurora, Colorado, number 13, Graham Ike. At forward, a 6'10" junior from Clackamas, Oregon, number 33, Ben Gregg. At forward, a 6'8" grad student from Spokane, Washington, number 22, Anton Watson. At guard, a 6-foot junior from Aurora, Ontario, number 0, Ryan Nimhard. And at guard, a 6'2" junior from Seattle, Washington, number 11, Nolan Hickman. And the head coach of the Bulldogs, Mark Few.
And now the house lights go down here at Rupp Arena as we transition into the announcement of the starting 5 for the Kentucky Wildcats today.
University of Kentucky Wildcats. At forward, a 7-foot sophomore from Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria, number 33, Ugana Onyenso. At guard, a 6'8" freshman from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 1, Justin Edwards. At guard, a 6'3" freshman from London, Kentucky, number 15, Reed Shepard. At guard, a 6'8" sophomore from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 3, Adu Thiero. And at guard, a 6'6" senior from Chicago, Illinois, number 12, Antonio Reed. And the head coach of Kentucky, Hall of Famer, John Calipari. And the 6th man for the Wildcats, the Eruption Zone.
And it's Coach Cal's birthday today. You know what present he wants. A win over the Zags, and we'll have the opening tip in just a moment on the UK Sports Network.
New Bud Light Seltzer, huh?
Yep.
And it tastes like a hard seltzer, not a beer?
Yep.
So it's light and refreshing?
Yep.
With a hint of fruit flavor?
Yep.
And 100 calories?
Yep.
You said this is Bud Light Seltzer?
Yep.
Well, I need to try it.
Yep.
Oh, that tastes great.
Yep.
Now, wait, are you just yupping me?
No.
Bud Light Seltzer, unquestionably good. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beers, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 100% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
In the navy blue, white and a red stripe in the middle down the sides, white numerals and letters for the Zags, for the Wildcats. And it is another edition of the throwbacks, but in the home jerseys for the first time. They've been wearing these on the road. It's the wide blue swash across the bottom of the trunks, Wildcats in script on the bottom of the left trunk, and the UK logo near the top of the right side. Kentucky and the numerals in blue. The Cats head right to left from our spot opposite the benches here at Rupp Arena. We're just about ready to go for Kentucky and Gonzaga. So in the center circle against Graham Ike, who is 6'9". Coach Cal told his guys yesterday it'll be a pick and roll jamboree when they're on defense. He said 30, 35 times a half they'll have to deal with a pick and roll from Gonzaga. And one thing they really talked about for the big guys, don't let them get the lob on the roll. So we'll see how well Kentucky's dialed in if they're able to defend that well early in this game. Big men in the center circle. Tap control of the Cats. Comes to the arrow. He gives it behind him to Shepard. Gonzaga's man-to-man. Hickman picks up Shepard. Shepard standing in the midcourt circle, dribbling with his left hand. Now floats over to his right. Reverses it to Reeves. Back to Shepard. To Reeves, straight away. Crossover dribble. Down the lane to his right. Out to Edwards. Edwards comes into the lane. Pull up 6-footers. Good.
Yeah, he's got a lot more confidence, Tom, after that game at Vandy. Good to see him attacking the paint.
17 at Vandy, a season high for him. He picks up where he left off. 2-0 Kentucky. Hickman gets into the circle to the high post with a jumper that's good to tie the game at 2. The one-time Wildcat commit. Pass ahead to Edwards. He goes for the basket. It's blocked, and Gonzaga comes out with it. Gregg got the block. Hickman down the lane, stripped away by Shepard. Shepard drives it up the left side. Shepard lob across with the arrows deflected and out to Hickman, and Gonzaga's got it. Bounce ahead to Nembhard. Nembhard goes through the lane. Stops at the high post. Floats it over the right side to Hickman, who's a really good three-point shooter. Bounce pass to Watson. 10 feet out of the right side. They double team him over to Ike for a lob dunk.
Well, Onyenso left him as he was looking over his shoulder. That's not the time to come at him for the double team.
Good recognition from Watson to get the assist. It's 4-2 Gonzaga. Reeves gives it to his left to Thiero. Thiero goes down the lane all the way to the right baseline, then throws it back out front to Shepard. To Reeves. Reeves down the left side. Floater in the lane. Comes up short. It's tapped out of bounds by Onyenso. It'll be Gonzaga basketball. 4-2, the Zags with the lead. Nembhard, the transfer from Creighton's the point guard, only shoots it at 29% at the three-point line. So they'll go under the pick and rolls on him, but Hickman is a really good three-point shooter. Nembhard's got it on the left side to Ike at the top. Gives it right side to Gregg. He can shoot the three, and he hits it off the right wing.
Well, that's the way they want to play right there, boy. The bigs have to come out and play those guys.
7-2, Gonzaga with an early lead. Pass right side to Edwards. Can't get into the lane this time. He was cut off by Watson. Shepard's got it out front. Shepard goes right, gets into the lane. Bounce pass across the paint for a dunk for Thiero, coming in off the left baseline.
Good look by Reed. Good movement without the ball.
Hickman, right wing, front court, bounces it to Ike. Ike working into the lane against Onyenso. Pump fake, goes up. Shots blocked by Onyenso. And Ike comes down with the ball and then lost it. And Kentucky tried to save it in Edwards, but he couldn't come up with it. So it'll be Gonzaga basketball.
Good job by Onyenso, just staying down low, not buying the pump fake.
Dillingham in. Reeves goes out. Rob has been on fire the last 3 games. He's made 13 three-pointers, averaged 25 a game. Shot 59% from the field and also 17 assists. Pass out to Watson. Watson feeds it into EK, and they can go right. Then he comes back to his left, missed it, and the rebound picked up by Gregg and put in. Thiero and Onyenso fighting for it, and they have taken away each other's chance of getting the rebound. It's 9-4 Gonzaga. 2 buckets for Gregg. Here's Shepherd into the lane, pulls up, should have shot that. Bounces to Dillingham, coming out on the right baseline. Pass out the left corner to Edwards. Edwards goes baseline. He throws it out to Shepherd. Back to Edwards in the right corner. Tries to drive, cut off, puts it behind his back. 15-footer, bounces off, no good. Rebound to Gonzaga.
Pretty good defense by Gonzaga in that half court.
Hickman's got it, right side. Curls into the lane with a right-hand runner that bounces off, no good. Rebound tapped right back to Hickman, who puts it up and in.
But they're getting the loose balls right now. Those 50-50 balls that we always talk about that are so important.
Timeout. John Calipari with 16:47 to play. And it is 11-4 Gonzaga. And those 50-50 balls were the storyline that you and I kept talking about a week ago when Tennessee came in here.
Yeah, they have a little bit more energy than Kentucky right now. I'm not too concerned about that, but hopefully that gets changed around here very quickly for Kentucky. I thought it was important for Kentucky to get off to a quick start for just the reason we're seeing, because we know this veteran team's going to come out and try to jump on Kentucky quickly.
Zags have had 10 or fewer turnovers in 7 of their last 8 games, so you don't want to have to play from behind against these guys too long.
Yeah, they don't turn the ball over, and they do execute well. The guards, you have to bring a lot of pressure against those guards, and the problem with that is they use the screens very well, and that sometimes makes it pretty difficult.
DJ Wagner in for Kentucky. Also Zvonimir Ivisic with Dillingham, Thiero, and Shepherd. Kentucky's ball trailing 11-4. Shepherd will walk it up from backcourt. Dillingham comes out to take the pass. Dillingham between the circles. Guarded by Hickman. Dillingham goes left. He's jammed off that screen. Pass to Thiero. Left corner. 3-ball. No good. The long rebound comes out to the free throw line where it's grabbed by Hickman of Gonzaga. Throws it to Gregg on the right side. Out to EK. EK gives it to his left to Nembhard. Nembhard hooks it back left side to Hickman. Hickman fakes right, slides left, missed the 3. Rebounded by Kentucky, and then it ricochets off the foot of Gregg when Wagner lost the ball after grabbing the rebound, but Kentucky gets a break when it ricochets out of bounds off the foot of Gregg.
Well, one of my keys to the game, they
Athletics.com/UK Sports Network for stations and times in your area. BBN Game Day.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
I'm a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I was the best combo the world has ever seen until Little Caesar slices and sticks. It's got half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the best combo ever. So now I'm a balloon animal maker. Here's your balloon giraffe, kid.
But I want slices and sticks.
What has my life become?
Get Little Caesars hot and ready slices and sticks for only $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m. or order online to try bacon or jalapeno sticks. Available at participating locations. Prices may vary. Prices higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and third-party online sites plus tax.
Pizza.
Get an insider's look at UK sports 5 nights a week. Watch BBN Tonight with Keith Farmer 5 nights a week at 7:30, only on LEX18, your official station for Big Blue Nation.
Have a new way to stay connected with the Cats. It is the Big Blue Brew, presented by Commonwealth Credit Union. It's the official email newsletter of UK Athletics. It's inboxes first thing every weekday morning. It's completely free. Gives BBN a chance to start the day with a pick-me-up to stay informed on the Cats. Sign up at ukathletics.com/bigbluebrew. Well, Nolan Hickman committed to Kentucky and then backed out and ended up going to Gonzaga. So There was a time when he was expecting to play a lot in Rupp Arena. This is his first appearance here, and he's doing quite well. 3 baskets, 6 points, as Gonzaga has jumped out to a 13-6 lead over Kentucky with 15:36 to play. This is a Gonzaga team that I think we would have expected to come in and play with great intensity, play desperate. They're 0-5 in quad 1 game.
Yeah.
They've got a streak of 24 straight NCAA tournaments that's on the line.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Every team Kentucky plays against is playing for something, and a lot of times playing for something really big. So Kentucky has to make sure they're able to match the energy of that other team that you know you're going to face. Kentucky needs to come out, get a couple of stops. They're losing the battle already on the glass, 7-2 in favor of Gonzaga. So that has to change. Gonzaga with 3 offensive rebounds.
It's 3 freshman guards and 2 7-footers out there. 5 freshmen: Avicic, Bradshaw, Wagner, Dillingham, and Shepard. Shepard comes into front court, passes to Avicic, dribbles left, hands it off to Dillingham. They're not letting Rob turn the corner off that high screen. Diagonal pass to the right corner to Wagner. He comes into the paint with a left-hand scoop that won't go, but he got fouled by Watson. First foul on Gonzaga.
Really good, hard move to the basket by DJ, and that's good to see, because when you're nursing that ankle injury, you just can't second guess whether you want to try to explode or not, because that's when you really get yourself in trouble.
Free throw rims out. He's a 70% shooter. Here comes Reeves back in. Shepard will come out. But DJ really went hard yesterday, and I was glad to see that that ankle held up as well as it did in practice. Free throw good. He gets 1 out of 2. Cuts the Gonzaga lead to 13-7. Nembhard comes into front court. Looks left with a pass. Here's a foul away from the ball. They're going to call it on Bradshaw for delivering a forearm to a cutter through the lane.
Don't mind so much that play, because that delivers a message. He got caught that time, but he knows he's going to have to play physically down there.
First foul on the Cats. Hickman, right elbow, bounce down to EK. Gets in deep, can't get a shot, shovels over to Watson, flips it up, no good, but he got fouled.
Yeah, but that is not a good foul, because he turned his head just enough to allow his man to get the advantage cutting to the basket.
So that was on Bradshaw, too. He picks up 2 quick ones, and he will be heading out.
Yeah.
And Watson at the line to shoot 2. He had 10 points, 10 boards against Kentucky last season. Free throw rolls in. It was a little off to the right, but grabbed down a hold of that rim and went in.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that, you just have to be physical with, because he's going to bring it.
Second shot. No, and Avicic rebounds it. 14-7. Zags as Dillingham skips into front court. Goes over to the right elbow, cut off, hooks it behind him to the arrow. Cross court to Wagner. Dribbles right, gives it to Dillingham. Dillingham drives down the lane, banks it up off the glass, won't go, jammed in at the arrow.
Yeah, boy, he's just hunting out those offensive rebound opportunities.
Nembhard feeds it down to EK. Here comes the double team off the bounce. He throws it out to Gregg. To Hickman in the middle, left side. Nembhard goes baseline with a runner, way short. It's tapped out front and out of bounds. Touched last by the Zags. It'll be Kentucky's ball.
And pretty good job defensively that time. Good double team by Rob to go down and force that big to give the ball up. They will try to go at Zavonimir, no question about that.
14-9 Gonzaga as Kentucky comes on the attack. Wagner at the right elbow. Backs out, shoots a 3. No. Tapped up by Avicic. No. Rebounded by EK of Gonzaga. Zags running. Hickman all the way to the left corner. Cut off. Throws it back out front to Nembhard. Nembhard goes right off the pick. Goes down the lane. Cut off. Bounce pass to EK. In low. Turns, shoots, and scores over Avicic. Caught it in deep, right under the basket. Was able to get to that left hand that he favors. 16-9.
He loves that left. He loves that left hand.
Dillingham goes left, double team. Feeds Avicic. Fakes, drives, ball stripped away, gets it back, puts it up. Foul called on the first shot by Gonzaga. It's on Gregg, his first, team second. Avicic will go to the line.
Good job. Seeing that he was wide open when he caught it at the free throw line, just made a good, strong, aggressive move to the basket.
2 shots for Z. First is perfect. For Gonzaga, Watson goes out.
Onyenso's at the table. He's coming in for Big Z. And that is a defensive move.
Second shot good. 16-11 Gonzaga. Stromer, Dusty Stromer, a 6'6" freshman, is checked in for the Zags. Here comes Nembhard into front court for Gonzaga. Gives it to Greg at the top. Stromer back over to Nembhard. Nembhard to the right elbow. Floats it down low for EK. Makes the catch on the left block. Forced to the baseline. Shoots a jump hook. Good. They let him get to that left hand again. They want to force him into the middle in that situation. Here's Dillingham at the right elbow. Throws it out to Thiero. He almost lost it, but he retrieves it. Now he drives into the lane. Goes for the bucket. Puts it up. No, but it is a foul on Gonzaga. Boy, Adu is aggressive today.
Well, he's aggressive, and his body is so lively. I mean, not just that he's getting up high, but the quickness of his jump just shows you how good that back must be feeling. I hate to even mention it, but he's playing fearless basketball.
Foul was on EK, his first. Thiero's free throw rolls in. Oh, looked like it was going to be short, and it just kind of paused there on the front of the rim and crawled into the basket. 7 already for Adu. Substitution, EK goes out, and checking in for Gonzaga's Braden Huff, a 6'10" freshman.
He had to write English on that, just enough to get it over the front of the rim.
And he hits another one.
Need some stops here.
18-13 Gonzaga. Greg between the circles, straight away. Passes left side to Nembhard. Nembhard over to Stromer. Stromer comes into the lane, kicks it out to Greg. He fakes the three, comes into the lane, stripped away and stolen by Wagner. Kentucky running. Wagner straight down the lane. Left side, Reeves, open three, in and out. No good. Rebounded by Greg. Good kick out by Wagner to a wide open shooter. Here's Stromer at the left wing.
Short,
shoots a three,
short.
and it's an air ball out of bounds to Kentucky. 12:54 left to play. 18-13 Kentucky in the hole, but with the ball.
See if you can find Rob Dillingham here. Rob's anxious for a shot at the basket.
Here's Reeves straight away. Starts into the lane. Spins, gets to the rim, and banks it in. Great footwork in the lane for Reeves to get a shot. 18-15 Gonzaga. Hickman left side for the Zags. Guarded by Dillingham. Hickman comes over to the right side. Backs out. Crossover dribble, another one between the legs. Comes to the top. Shoots a long three. Good.
Well, a lot of confusion on those screen and rolls that were at that time. It all started with Rob Dillingham switching instead of staying at home.
Dillingham trying to drive left side. Cut off. Goes back to his right. Kicks it out to Wagner. To Thiero at the top. Thiero hesitates. Drives on Greg. Gets in deep, but he can't get a shot. Floats it out to Dillingham. Dillingham with 15 on the shot clock. Dillingham goes down the right side of the lane. Scoops it up. Won't go. And the rebound to Gonzaga. Nembhard comes up the right side. Nembhard drives in, backs out, throws it over to Huff on the right wing. Huff gives it back to Nembhard. Nembhard hooks it to Huff at the top. Was deflected. He has to go out to the midcourt circle to chase it down. Huff spins into the lane, going at Onyenso, flips it up with the left hand. It won't go. Rebound lost out of bounds off Kentucky. Timeout on the floor. 11:40 left first half. Cats struggling to make shots. Gonzaga with the lead. 21-15 on the UK Sports Network.
After Super Bowl 58 is over, stay tuned to SiriusXM NFL Radio for live post-game analysis from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Catch exclusive interviews with the Super Bowl MVP, winning head coach, and more. It's the Super Bowl 58 post-game show, hosted by Bill Lepkus, Jim Miller, Kirk Morrison, and Brad Hopkins. Immediately after the game on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the all-new SiriusXM app.
when the Super Bowl ends. Basketball season continues to heat up on NBA Radio Channel 86.
LeBron, 3 for the tie. It's good!
Next week, we're taking you live to Indianapolis for 2024 All-Star Weekend. From the Slam Dunk Contest to the All-Star Game, we're bringing you wall-to-wall coverage and talking to some of the best players in the league.
We lead off with Tyrese Maxey. With Jason Tatum. Anthony Edwards.
Your 24/7 home for hoops is Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
After Super Bowl 58 is over, stay tuned to Sirius XM NFL Radio for live post-game analysis from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Catch exclusive interviews with the Super Bowl MVP, winning head coach, and more. It's the Super Bowl 58 post-game show, hosted by Bill Leckis, Jim Miller, Kirk Morrison, and Brad Hopkins. Immediately after the game on Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
46 Central Bank remains a community bank dedicated to serving the people and businesses of Kentucky. To learn more, visit centralbank.com or stop by one of their 28 locations. Central Bank, member FDIC. Kentucky made 15 of 26 threes on Tuesday night down in Nashville in a 109-77 win. So far here today, they are 0 for 3 at the arc and 5 for 15 overall, Goose.
Well, the thing that I'm more concerned about even than the fact that Kentucky's struggling shooting the basketball is the lack of rebounding on that defensive end of the floor. I mean, it's not that Gonzaga gets them all, although they do have 4 offensive rebounds. What's happening is Kentucky is not rebounding the ball cleanly, which takes away those opportunities on the for transition offense. And we've talked about that before, Tom. Teams send 5 guys to the basket. If you get a clean rebound and get that ball out, you'll see Kentucky get some layups. Then that defense will have to converge some off of that three-point line, and that'll open up a lot of other stuff.
So far, no fast break points for the Cats. Right. Gonzaga only allows 7 per game. Congrats to UK softball. They have come out of the gate with guns a-blazing. 3-2 win in 8 innings over number 3 Stanford today to improve to 3-0. This Rachel Lawson's club will play at 7:30 tonight against San Diego State, and number 5 UK Gymnastics beat Missouri here last night. Gonzaga's ball on the right baseline. Edwards back in along with Shepard for Kentucky. Pass comes out to Hickman on the right side. Quick closeout by Reeves. Hickman throws it over to Stromer. Stromer gives it to Watson, who's back in for Gonzaga. Pass right side to Nembhard. Nembhard thought about the 3, gives it back to Hickman. He bounces it into Watson. Watson spins to the baseline, double team, floats it up, short, but rebounded by Huff. Out to Hickman. Hickman over to Nembhard, an open 3, and it's no good, and rebound ripped off by Edwards for Kentucky. 21-15 Zags, but the Cats have the ball. Edwards, left wing, 3 in transition. Missed that one badly. Reeves taps the rebound and chases it down in the left corner. Kentucky gets a do-over after a questionable shot decision there. Here's Shepard. Floats left. Keeps his dribble as he goes down the lane. Now he gives it back to Reeves at the top of the key. Left side, Shepard. His 3 is blocked, but Shepard picks it out of the air. And a foul called on Hickman, trying to battle with Shepard to get the ball. His first, team 4th.
Yeah, Reed's coming over that screen and roll and that high screen, and he just doesn't seem quite as sure about himself whether to take the shot or penetrate. Like to see him come off there and let that thing fly.
They're jamming the Kentucky guards trying to come off that high screen, and they can't get into the lane. Reeves does this time. Floater good. He came in off the left side. Shepard hit him, and a quick jumper off the right hand of Reeves makes it 21-17 Gonzaga. Watson straight away for the Zags. Gives it to his left to Hickman. Hickman comes into the lane. Cut off. Pass out to the corner to Stromer. Back to Hickman. Deep on the right side. Over to Watson. 12 to shoot. Left side Nembhard. 10-20 to play in the half. Bounce pass back to Watson. Watson guarded by Thiero. Trying to back him down. Hooks it underneath to Huff. Huff doesn't want to shoot it over on Jens, so it was a double dribble out to Nembhard. He misses a 3, and it's rebounded by Thiero.
You get away with that.
Thiero throws it up into front court to Reeves. Reeves hesitates, goes into the lane, floats it to the left corner to Shepard, back to Reeves, to Thiero at the top. Thiero crossover dribble, goes left, pivots, another pivot, lays it up, and it rolls around, and it comes off. Took a trip all the way around the rim. Nembhard racing the other way. Goes down to the block, pivots, and throws it out to Watson. Watson at the top of the key. Watson goes down the lane, leans in, banks it up, and it comes off. No good. Rebounded by Onyenso for Kentucky. 21-17 Zags. Shepherd goes to his right through the lane. Ball knocked out of his hands, out of bounds into the Gonzaga bench. It'll be Kentucky's ball. For the Zags, EK coming back in. Jordan Burks going to make his first appearance for Kentucky, replacing Fierro.
And Jordan will get better and better as he gets more minutes. And I'm not talking about from one game to the other. I'm talking about consistent minutes in any game, any one game.
9.5 to play first half. 21-17 Gonzaga. Shepherd's got it straight away for Kentucky. They double team him again, coming off that high pick. Gets it to Reeves in the lane. 10-footer comes off hard. Stromer rebounds for Gonzaga. Throws it up to midcourt to Nembhard. Nembhard drives through the lane, floats it over to Hickman in the left corner. They force him off the three-point line. His floater's good. Shot it over the outstretched hand of Onyenso. Hickman with 11 in the first half. He's had 11 of their 23. It's 23-17 Gonzaga.
Yeah, he's just having his way right now with those Kentucky guards.
Shepherd into the lane, pull up, missed it from 8. And the rebound to Gonzaga. Not many second chances for Kentucky. Here comes Hickman up into front court. Zags have pushed the lead back to 6. 8:40 to play in the half. Stromer to the top of the circle. Passes over to Hickman. Feeds it into EK, left of the lane. At the middle block. Turns to his left. Floats it up. Missed it. Rebounded by Edwards. Outlet Shepherd. Shepherd heading up the right side. Gonzaga's back. Shepherd out deep on the right side. Cross-court pass to Reeves. Reeves comes into the circle, steps back, now drives, floats it up over Hickman, missed it. Rebounded by EK for Gonzaga.
You know, we're making Gonzaga look like a great defensive team. They're not all that good defensively.
Kentucky 6 of 22 from the field. Nembhard goes down the lane, all the way to the baseline, flips it up and in. I think they waved it off. Foul on Kentucky on the drive on Burks. Third on Kentucky. Gonzaga's ball down on the baseline as Gregg comes back in for Gonzaga. Avicic and Dillingham in for Kentucky. Onyenso and Shepherd go out. And Luke Krenovich, 6'5" freshman, in for Gonzaga.
I give Gonzaga a lot of credit, man. They are forcing Kentucky off of the three-point line for sure.
Pass into Gregg, wide open three, no good out of the corner on the right side. Nembhard gets it, back to Gregg, dunk.
Yeah, you know, you just have to not turn your head and give guys wide open shots.
Another long rebound. Chased down by Gonzaga. Leads to a dunk. 25-17 Zags. Avicic, top of the circle. He'll let it fly. Money.
He'll take them.
25-20 Gonzaga. That gets the crowd back into it. Bounce pass to EK. They forced him off the block. He's holding that ball in his left hand. Here comes the double team. He splits it, throws it out to Gregg. He'll shoot a three.
Nope.
No good. Rebound tapped by EK. Over to Krenovich. Pass comes to the right side to Watson. Out to Gregg, around to Nembhard. And here's a whistle away from the ball on Kentucky. A foul is called.
That's Burks again. So that's 2 for him.
So Jordan will get a quick hook, no doubt, for 2 quick fouls. 4 on Kentucky. 7:13 to play first half. Cats frigid from the field, but hanging close. They're down 25-20 to Gonzaga on the UK Sports Network.
Name a Kentucky county, and chances are there's a Kentucky Wildcat who hails from there. Marion County, for example, is proud to call Anthony Epps a native son. If you think that's impressive, you should also know there's a Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent in each and every one of Kentucky's 120 counties. That means there's someone right in your community who's always there to take care of all of your insurance needs. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
If you've got the right tools and the friendly people at U.S. Bank in your corner, making smarter money choices is a piece of cake. If only our tools and helpful advisors could have helped you avoid some of those not-so-smart choices in life. Like that time you tried to pick up unicycling.
Whoa, coming through.
Or when you thought it'd be okay to pet that squirrel in the park.
Good squirrel. Good squirrel.
While we can't help you with all that, we can help you bank smartly at usbank.com/smartertogether. Member FDIC.
That
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
First half is Kentucky down 5 to Gonzaga. Bulldogs with a 25-20 lead here at Rupp Arena down in Florida. The Gators are up 20 on Auburn with 17 minutes to play in the game. It's 53-33. We talk Kentucky basketball on the UK Healthcare John Calipari Show. Next edition is coming up on Monday night, followed by the Kyra Elsie Show and Clark's Pump and Shop BBN Radio with Darren Hedrick. Make sure you're with us Monday night, 6 Eastern, on the UK Sports Network. So, Goose, the Cats are 7 of 23 from the field, 30%, 1 of 6 at the three-point line. Dillingham's 0 for 2, Shepard's 0 for 2, Reeves 2 for 6, their 3 best shooters. How do they get this thing going?
Well, the problem is, you say Dillingham's 0 for 2. He's only had 2 attempts at the basket, and if he doesn't figure out a way to get more shots, he's going to continue to struggle. Now, you don't want to start forcing shots, that's for sure, but those 3 guys usually figure more prominently in the offense for Kentucky, so they're going to have to figure out a way to shake the Gonzaga defense. I don't want to say Gonzaga is not a good defensive team, Tom. They are. But Kentucky just needs to really pass the ball a little bit quicker and get into the offense a little bit quicker.
Burke stays in the game, even though he has the 2 fouls with Ivisic, Dillingham, Edwards, and Wagner. Comes out front to Krajinovic for Gonzaga. Walks it down the right sideline. Now bounces it back out front to Watson. Shot clock at 12. Watson to Krajinovic in the right corner. He dribbles out to the wing, gives it back to Watson. Watson backing in against Dillingham. Watson backing down, comes into the lane, throws it over on the left side to Gregg. He comes inside the arc, throws it over to Nembhard for a contested 3 that rims out, and it's rebounded by Dillingham. A great possession defensively for Kentucky.
Yes, it was.
And the Cats have the ball. Dillingham goes left, hands it to Edwards. Edwards comes out front, gives it back to Dillingham. Dillingham working against the taller Watson. Floats to his left, pulls up for a long 3. Missed that one badly.
See, that's not the shot you want when you have not been able to get going offensively.
Pass into EK.
Somebody needs
to come with the goes to his left hand and puts it in. Just backing down on Ivisic. And then he turned and banked it in with that left hand.
He catches it that close to the basket. You have to come immediately with the double team.
27-20 Gonzaga. Wagner attacks off the right side, floats it out to Dillingham. He fakes, slides right, wide open.
That's a better look. That's a better look right there. Pump fake, clear some space, and then shoot that thing.
Nice kick out assist from Wagner, 27-23 Zags. EK's got it, but he's 15 feet out on the right side. Double teamed on the bounce. They swing it around to Nembhard. Bounce feed inside is deflected off the foot of Burks. They call kicking the ball, and it'll be a reset of the shot clock for Gonzaga down on the left baseline. 5:47 to play in the half. They've led by as many as 8. It's at 27-23 right now. Nembhard gets it into Watson. Blocked by Ivisic. Off to Burks. Ahead to Dillingham. Dillingham back to Burks. Goes for the bucket. Missed it, but he got fouled.
It's funny what a little defense and rebounding does. Now Kentucky is able to get into the transition game just a little bit and get some easier looks at the basket.
Krajinovic picks up the foul. His first, team 5th. Burks at the line for 2, but shoots only 43% there. Needs to knock down these 2. He had 13 season high in the win at Vandy. Made it. Nice job, young fella.
He's coming along. He's coming along confidence-wise. I mean, he's coming along. He's got the ability.
Ivisic gets a breather. Onyenso back in for Kentucky. A moment ago, we talked about that good defensive position. They forced the good three-point shooter, Gregg, inside the arc as Burks hits 2, and then he kicked it over to Nembhard, who's a 29% shooter.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do. You have to know who's on the floor.
27-25 Gonzaga. They've got the ball, 5.5 to play. They're on their feet at Rupp Arena. Pass right side to Watson. Watson guarded by Wagner. Off to Hickman. Hickman tries to turn the corner, but he can't. Bounces it back to Watson, working against Edwards. Trying to back him down, spins baseline, floaters, an air ball. Followed in, though, by Ike on the backside.
Or when you shoot an air ball like that, the offense has such a big advantage.
Dillingham, right wing. Pass out front to Edwards. Back to Dillingham. 29-25 Gonzaga. Dillingham goes left. Jump pass to the wing to Wagner. Wagner comes out front, puts it between his legs, goes right with a runner that bounces in. He loves that left hand, but he went right for his first basket. 29-27 Gonzaga. Down to Ike, double teamed on the bounce. Turns into the lane, throws it over to Nembhard, down to Gregg. Left corner three is an air ball, and it's rebounded by Edwards. 4:40 to play. The Cats are down 2, and they've got the ball. Here's Wagner straight away. Pull up three in transition. Air ball.
No.
That was and DJ pats his chest. He said, yeah, that's on me. A little bit of a heat check there after he scored.
Well,
bad decision.
Hero shots,
yeah,
they always look good, but they hardly ever.
They look good in your head.
They always look good to that player, man, that hero shot.
Gonzaga with the ball up 2. Ike, right of the circle. Looking to get it back to Gregg, but he can't. Throws it out to Watson. Watson between the circles. Overhead pass to Hickman in the left corner. Hickman dumps it into Ike. Ike, that is back to Onyenso. Here comes the double team. Back to Hickman. Left wing three. It's no good. The rebound tap back out front, and Hickman runs it down. Hickman over on the right side. Cross-court pass to Gregg. They drive him off the three-point line. Gets into the paint. It's blocked by Onyenso, but they call a foul on Ugo. And on Onyenso, his first, team 5th. 2 shots for Ben Gregg.
Onyenso did a good job trying to get over. I mean, Ike is a big guy down there, man. He's a big, Ike Graham, he's a big, strong dude, and he just was holding him off and would not let him clear him so he could get a good block attempt.
Free throw, Gregg rims out. The arrow coming in for Burks. 4:02 to play in the half. They're doing a much better job than we've seen in many games of making teams leave the three-point line and have to shoot a contested 2. And you'd like to think over time that will pay off for Kentucky, but they got to make more shots on their end. They're only shooting 33%. One more chance for Gregg, and he hits this one. It's 30-27. Gonzaga, 8 for Gregg. Dillingham, Thiero, Wagner, Onyenso, and Edwards for Kentucky. Dillingham on the right wing. Feeds it into Onyenso, but he's 15 feet out. Trying to back his man down. Comes into the lane, spins to his right. Can't get a shot, throws it over the left corner, and it couldn't be handled by Edwards. Pass a little high. Justin couldn't handle it. Turnover, Kentucky, timeout on the floor. 3:44 to play. Just the second turnover for the Cats, but it'll give Gonzaga the ball back when we return with the Zags in front, 30-27 on the UK Sports Network.
The Manchester is Lexington's premier luxury boutique hotel, nestled in the heart of the historic Distillery District. The Manchester features 124 guest rooms with 4 smartly appointed suites, a spirited lobby bar, and 2 unique dining spaces. Grand Am, the hotel's feature restaurant, serves globally inspired classical Appalachian dishes. Lost Palm is our rooftop bar that offers a taste of South Florida with the best views of downtown Lexington. For reservations, go to themanchesterky.com.
Toyota is all about having choices, like more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, including the powerful new Tundra 4x4, with the best resale value in its class. Now through March 4th, choose 4.99 APR financing on a new 24 or remaining new 23 Tundra. Excludes Toyota Pro. Or you can get a great lease deal on Tundra with approved credit through TFS. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance. Get details at Toyota.com. The choice is yours. Toyota, let's go places.
It started as a dream, and here they are. Moving day. Wait, isn't moving supposed to be stressful? Oh, that's right. They bought their home from Weikert. Their Weikert agent guided them from start to finish to make sure they found their perfect place. And here they are. Home. Dream. Move. Home. Weikert. Call your local Weikert office to make your move. Each Weikert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
U.S. Bank, put your trust in a bank that's been focused on serving the people and the businesses in Kentucky and all across the country since 1863. Kentucky has forced Gonzaga to miss 12 of its last 16 shots. but the Cats still trail 30-27 with 3:44 to play because Kentucky is only 9 for 27, and the number one three-point shooting team in the country at 41% is 2 for 9 outside the arc.
Yeah, you just hope you keep getting those looks. I do think they will ultimately start making those shots. But again, my big concern is the offensive rebounding for Gonzaga, man, because Kentucky still with no fast break points, and we need some of those points in order to make sure this team can score.
Gonzaga is +6 in the rebounding, and they have 9 offensive rebounds. Kentucky only 5. Gonzaga is one of the top teams in the country in defensive rebounding, and they have made it hard for Kentucky to get back many of those 18 shots that they've missed. Central Bank's proud to sponsor tonight's game with roots dating back to 1946. Central Bank remains a community bank dedicated to serving the people and businesses of Kentucky. To learn more, visit centralbank.com or stop by one of their 28 locations. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Tom, I think for Kentucky here now, again, rebounding the basketball is going to be an issue, but boy, hopefully you can find a couple of transition baskets, get this crowd back in the game.
Dillingham, Wagner, Reeves, Avicic, Thiero on the floor for Kentucky. Hickman harassed out front. Can't get into the lane, throws it over to the top to Huff. He dribbles to his right. Can't pass it down in low, so he gives it back to Hickman, who goes down underneath the basket. They swing it around to the left corner for an open three by Gregg that he hits off that left side of the floor. A second three for Ben Gregg. He's got 11 points, 33-27 Zags. Reeves into the lane, hesitates, goes down the lane. It's blocked by Watson. Out to Gregg, and Gonzaga's running. Pass ahead to Hickman on the right side. Hickman looking to feed it into Gregg. Can't do it. Back to Watson, who's trailing the play. They swing it left side to Nembhard. 3 minutes to play in the half. Nembhard drives down along the baseline, drops it off to Watson, but he's not going to shoot over Avicic. Out to a wide open Hickman, and he missed the three-pointer, and it's rebounded by Avicic. And they throw it away, and Hoff steals it and dunks it.
Well, just not sharp basketball by Kentucky.
35-27. Gonzaga's lead is back to 8. 2.5 to play in this opening stanza. The arrow on the right side gives it off to Reeves. Reeves comes into the circle, goes over to his left, gives it to Wagner. Back out to Dillingham. 8 seconds to shoot it. Dillingham goes left, throws it to Avicic in the lane. Jump hook, rattles out, but a foul called on Gonzaga. It's on Gregg. That's his second.
Yeah, Kentucky just not sharp, and it shows obviously that they're not making shots, but just mishandling the basketballs and not as good defensively as they need to be in this game thus far.
2 shots for Avicic. She's already made 2 here today. This one's good. He's got 6 points. Shepherd in. Reeves goes out. Reeves averages almost 20 a game. Held to 4 so far. 2 of 7 shooting. 1 more shot for Avicic. Gregg out with those 2 fouls. They get Stromer back in. Z can cut it to 6, and he does.
Yeah, they're making Antonio put the ball on the floor, and then they're coming with help. So even if he gets a little bit of an advantage, there's a big they're waiting for.
35-29 Gonzaga. 2:10 to play in the half. Nembhard passes to Huff right at the circle. He'll shoot a 3. Missed it badly, but the long rebound to Gonzaga.
Yeah.
They missed 3s, but they're getting the long rebounds. Here's Nembhard straight away. Passes left to Watson. 12 on the shot clock. Back to Nembhard. 8 seconds to shoot it. Nembhard working against Shepherd. 6 seconds to shoot it. Nembhard goes down along the left baseline. Drops it off for Huff. He wasn't ready for it. A steal for Kentucky. Dillingham leading the break. Goes through the lane. Left-hand scoop shot. Will not go.
Just tough shot.
Tough shot. Didn't need to take that if it wasn't easy. Gonzaga coming back the other way. Nembhard goes through the lane. Right-hand scoop shot. Drops it.
Or you give up a missed opportunity on one end with a not-so-choice shot, and then you give up a layup on the other end.
37-29 Zag. Pass into the lanes, deflected and stolen. A soft pass to Avicic from Shepherd. Gonzaga steals it. Watson drives, puts it in, and got fouled. The Zags are up 10, a chance to make it 11.
Well, this game has been just physical enough to knock Kentucky off of everything, really, offensively they've wanted to do. I like the fact, not that it helps Kentucky, it hurts Kentucky, but when I'm giving Gonzaga a little bit of credit for what they're doing, I like the fact that they are not allowing Kentucky to make a cut anywhere without hitting them and putting a body on people.
Watson hits the free throw, and Gonzaga has an 11-point lead with 1:10 to play in the half. The arrow straight away, gives it to his right to Wagner. Wagner comes down the lane, left-hand scoop shot, no good.
Just nothing going.
Gonzaga going the other way. Nembhard into the circle, pass right side to Hickman. He gives it back to Nembhard. 54 seconds. Hickman in the right corner. Hickman looking to feed EK, but he can't. Out to Watson. Now they dump it into EK. He goes up and scores. Dillingham and Ivisic were there, but the ball got through, and EK scores. He's got 12. The lead is 13. Gonzaga on a 6-0 run. 42-29, they lead it. Dillingham down the lane. Pass to the left corner to Wagner, out to Thiero. Thiero goes into the lane, jump pass to the corner. Dillingham, open three, hit it.
I tell you, I mean, it's great to see that go down, but if I'm Mark Few over there on the bench, I'm going to give him that if Kentucky has to work that hard for every basket the rest of the way.
8 seconds to play in the half. Nembhard guarded hard out front by Dillingham, who knocks it away. It's out of bounds off Dillingham. 5 seconds to play. Nearly had a steal there. And Gonzaga will take a timeout. Use it or lose it timeout. The 5 seconds to play in the half to try to draw something up. A 10-point lead for the Zags. Kentucky looking to avoid losing 3 in a row in Rupp Arena for the first time ever. Last time it happened to a Kentucky team was in December. Star John Stockton, the NBA legend, and he said that humility makes you hungrier, and Gonzaga's been humbled a bit this season relative to their normal standards. And
why should they be any hungrier than I am?
I have no good answer for that.
Because I need this even worse than they do. Yeah, they need a quad 1 win. They haven't had any. But if I'm Kentucky, I'm using that as motivation to keep them from coming here and getting one. So, yeah, I get it. I know they're hungry. I know they need this, but they don't need it any more than I do in that Kentucky jersey.
Nembhard, right sideline. Comes into EK. Gives it back to Nembhard. Nembhard down the lane. Wraparound pass is out of bounds. With 0.1 seconds, it'll be Kentucky's ball. So, at worst, the Cats are going to go in down 10, and it comes into Shepherd, and the buzzer sounds. So, Coach Cal's going to have to rally the troops for a second-half comeback. After 20 minutes at Rupp Arena, Gonzaga leads Kentucky 42-32. This is the UK Sports.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything
I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. What is that? But they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. now that I've been put through. I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
That's just excited for a new year, a new start for some people, a new beginning.
For students Jackson Hughes, Chloe Kellum, and Laurel Brown, the powerful, connected, and active campus community set UK apart and created a space for belonging.
The university stands apart from so many other universities just because of our sense of community here, but also how badly they want us to succeed. Being able to just experience that is something that's so unique that I couldn't find anywhere else.
The University of Kentucky is its own community. Everybody is here for the same reason. Everybody's here to uplift one another, that we're here to, one, get an education, that we're here to have fun, but everybody has their home here at UK, and I think that's what makes it special.
UK and Lexington, Kentucky has given me a place to feel like I belong. It makes a big university feel small. It makes campus feel like it isn't just a school, it's more like this is home for the next 4 years.
For other students like Katie DiGiovanni, it was opportunities UK provides to its students that make it unique.
There's so many different things that UK offers and so many different opportunities that we have here. I've never felt worried about life after college because I feel like I've been able to accomplish so much while I've been here.
The best way to discover opportunities at UK is to experience them for yourself. Contact the Visitor Center to register for a campus tour.
It's a time, it's an experience. The energy is amazing and wild because obviously we're Wildcats.
To apply to UK, visit uky.edu/apply. Already applied? Confirm your spot by the May 1st confirmation deadline. For UK at the Half, I'm Meg Mills.
Kentucky had the lead down to 2 with 4:56 to go, but they are now down 10 at the break, 42-32. You're listening to the Hucks Market Halftime Report. This is the UK Sports Network.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there's complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See all for details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
We live with you, grow up with you, and dream with you. At Central Bank, we belong to the same communities you do, as neighbors, friends, and business partners. And through the relationships we build with you every day, we consistently serve you better. That's what highly personal banking is all about. We start with you. Find out how at centralbank.com. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, BBN, stay connected to the Cats with the Big Blue Brew, the official newsletter of UK Athletics. The Big Blue Brew is completely free. Sign up today at ukathletics.com/Big Blue Brew. The Big Blue Brew hits inboxes weekday mornings and provides fans with a rundown of top news, trivia questions, unforgettable highlights, and info on upcoming events. Go to ukathletics.com/Big Blue Brew to sign up.
Whoa, 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 Dave. Before you use that post hole digger, where's your gas line? And where's your wallet? Because you hit a gas line and it's going to cost you. Not to mention that it's also very dangerous. Okay, now, where's your phone? Good. Call 811 before you dig. One call, and you'll know where to dig every time. So call 811. No problems, no accident, no fines. Oh, and it's the law.
It's time to look at the Central Bank SEC scoreboard.
Welcome back to the Hucks Market Halftime Report. Looking at our Central Bank SEC scoreboard, a surprise in Gainesville. 6:27 to go in the second half. Florida is leading number 12 Auburn by 25. 75-50 right now. The Gators really improving that resume if that result holds true. Other finals to tell you about: number 15 South Carolina rolled to a 15-point win at home against Vanderbilt, and number 16 Alabama beat LSU by 17 in Baton Rouge. The Tide are now 9-2. This has been your Hucks Market Halftime Report. We'll send it back courtside when we come back on the UK Sports Network.
Hey, DQ fans, get ready for a full-size meal deal for just $7. That's right. When you order up a $7 meal deal at DQ, you get a full-size dining experience. Choose between a single original cheeseburger or 3-piece chicken strips, plus regular fries, regular drink, and a world-famous DQ sundae of your choice. Now you and your wallet are full. Only at participating locations. DQ, happy tastes good. DQ is a proud partner of UK Athletics.
With the Kroger app, shopping online with pickup and delivery is the same as shopping in store. Same low prices, same personalized deals, same rewards on the same high-quality items like Honeycrisp apples and pasta sauce, with no hidden fees or markups. It's one small click for groceries, one big win for busy families everywhere. Start your cart today at Kroger.com. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Wildcats fans, customize your car wash experience today with the new Zips Car Wash mobile app. Download the app today and start earning points with every in-app purchase and get access to app-exclusive offers that save you money. Zips Unlimited members can even earn points for monthly membership purchases. Plus, when you download the app today, your first car wash is on us. Available for iOS and Android. Zips has 18 locations across Kentucky to serve you. Zips Car Wash, official car wash of the Kentucky Wildcats.
Hey, there's a penny by your foot.
A penny? Find a penny, pick it up, then all day you'll have good luck? Come on, let's aim higher. For the nickel.
But how often do you find free nickels?
Every day at Thornton's. Save 5 cents off per gallon of fuel every day with Thornton's Refreshing Rewards.
Then we need a new adage. Come to Thornton's, pump your gas, save some nickels with every pass. They'll add up to save $1. How does that sound for a little luck?
That is way better than pennies.
Get 5 cents off per gallon of fuel every day at your local Thornton's. Valid on fuel purchases up to 35 gallons. Requires download of the Refreshing Rewards app and successful registration.
Ready to go with the second half. Gonzaga leading Kentucky 42-32. Largest comeback at home under John Calipari for the Wildcats in his 2019 season. They were down 11 to Arkansas, came back and won by 4. And according to UK stat maven Corey Price, there have been 2 other times that Kentucky was down at least 10 at halftime and came back to win, against Arkansas in 2006 and against Florida in 1994. They trailed by 12 and 10 respectively in those 2 games. So a 10-point deficit here to start the second half for the Wildcats. And Goose Gonzaga made 15 of 25 inside the arc. Kentucky 7 of 21 inside the arc. 24-14 advantage on points in the paint for Gonzaga.
Well, Tom, this definitely is a game Kentucky can come back in. I mean, I don't think that, there's any question about that. But I think Kentucky's going to come out and going to have to come out and deliver the message in the first 4 minutes that I wanted them to deliver in the first 4 minutes of this game. And that is that this is our game. This is our house. And you're not coming in here and getting a win. Kentucky didn't come out with that approach. So Gonzaga just pushed them around, beat them up a little bit, played physical, saw that Kentucky wasn't comfortable with that, and they continued to play that way.
Starters back for both teams. Cats were down 3 and had the ball. DJ Wagner airballed a 3. It went to immediate timeout at 3:44, and Gonzaga finished the half on a 12-5 run. So they have a 10-point cushion here as we begin the second half. Kentucky will go left to right from where we sit opposite the benches, but Gonzaga has the ball. Watson passes left side to Nembhard. He's guarded by Shepherd. Skips over to the right side, bounces it to Hickman, gets into the lane, and a foul called on the Cats on the drive as Hickman tried to attack the rim.
I think Reed Shepherd reaching in from the outside there might get called with that foul.
It's his first. Reed was scoreless in the first half. Scoreless out at Arkansas at halftime a couple of weeks ago and came back with a big second half. They could certainly use something like that here today. Hickman at the line for 2 shots.
Well, you can't bail them out when you do play pretty good defense by just reaching in and putting the guy on the line. Slide your feet, get in and help.
Hickman pushes the lead to 12 with 2 free throws. Shepherd comes into front court, gives it left side to Thiero. Shepherd down the left sideline, hesitates, starts down the lane. It's knocked away from behind, but he gets it back. Off to Edwards, cross-court pass to Thiero, right of the circle. Thiero back to Shepherd, 12 on the shot clock. Shepherd into the circle with an 18-footer that bounces off, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled by Onyenso. Out to Thiero in the right corner. Thiero drives through the lane, throws it over in the corner to Edwards. He'll shoot a 3. Got it!
That's big. That's really, really big. Great job by Adu Thiero coming up with that rebound.
50-50 ball that Kentucky got that time. Leads back down to 9. Ike working against Onyenso. Right of the lane, backing down, turns to the baseline, comes back to his left hand. Blocked by Thiero. Off to Edwards, and the Cats are running. Edwards comes to the three-point line. Cross-court pass to Thiero. Thiero drives through the lane, throws it out to Shepherd. Shepherd comes into the paint, goes to his right, leans in, banks it up and in. Foul on Watson. Count the bucket. 3-point play opportunity for Reed Shepherd.
Boy, that's the energy that they have to play with, Tom. That is what they must do. Chase down those loose balls. Move the ball crisply like you know you can do and make good, strong decisions.
Ike went to the baseline, but you knew he was coming back to that left hand. Thiero knew it, came over and blocked the shot.
Boy, great job.
Thiero shoots, or Shepherd shoots and rolls it in. Completes the 3-point play, his first points of the day. And it's 44-38. Nembhard passes left side to Hickman. Hickman comes into the circle, goes down the lane, gets to the rim, and flips it up and in to quiet the crowd.
No help on that screen and roll.
Leads back to 8, 46-38 for Gonzaga. Shepherd down the lane, banks it up off the glass, and in. I think he wanted to pass, but had to call an audible at the last minute, put it off the glass, 46-40 Gonzaga. Hickman off the left side, goes across the circle. Edwards has him on a switch. Pass right side to Nembhard, out deep, right next to Coach Mark Few. Nembhard working against Shepherd. Comes back into the circle, drops it off to Ike. Ike goes down into the lane, turns to his right hand, missed the shot. The ball's tapped out of bounds. The officials are going to confer Gonzaga ball.
Yeah, the crowd didn't like it, but I think that was the proper call.
Onyenso out, Bradshaw in.
Well, that's another missed opportunity to grab a rebound. You're on the inside. You have to get that.
And that's why Onyenso came out. Gonzaga's Nembhard out deep on the left side. Going to his right, now comes back to his left. Takes it all the way down to the corner. Passes to Hickman straight away. 6 seconds to shoot it into Ike. Ike backing down, goes to his right hand. And it's blocked by Thiero. Out of bounds with .7 on the shot clock.
Boy, I do, man. He's playing with, I told you, that lively body, man. That lively body. Make this pass go away from the basket.
Got fire in those legs today.
Yes, he does. No cuts under the basket.
.7 on the shot clock.
And Kentucky's not in the 2-3 zone here where they have defended the out-of-bounds play. So
Ike trying to bump and bully Bradshaw. Leaned his right shoulder into him. The official said something to Ike. Nembhard looks. Gets it in. Fall away jumper Watson. Air ball. Shot clock violation.
Yeah.
Kentucky's got it back.
Yeah, great job defending that out-of-bounds play. Man to man. Kentucky has given up 8 or 9 dunks off of that opponent's out-of-bounds plays, but not this time.
Cats down 6. Shepherd floats left. A 3 in the air. No good. Rebounded by Watson. Watson Driving it up into front court. Throws it ahead to Greg. Cross-court pass intercepted by Reeves. Trying to kick it to the right corner. Reeves driving through traffic. It's batted away, but over to Edwards. Out to Shepard. Shepard down the lane. Cut off. Back to Edwards. Fakes the three. Edwards down the lane with a floater that bounces in.
Very nice. That's the energy I wanted, Tom, to start the game. Where was that?
Timeout, Gonzaga. Rupp Arena rocking. The lead was 12. It's down to 4. The Zags 46, the Cats 42. We'll be right back on the UK Sports Network.
Goose, the Deuce, Boogie, Bear, Wawa, Freight Train. Wildcats players have had their share of memorable nicknames over the years. Most folks have known Kentucky Farm Bureau simply as Kentucky's insurance company. With an agent in every county, you can count on great coverage and personal service from someone who knows you by name. Or nickname, if you have one. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation to them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling and Son Incorporated. Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Introducing your LG&E and KU starting lineup. Simple tips for saving energy and money. Renewable energy programs. Outage texting.
While the Cats fire you up, LG&E and KU are empowering you to save money and stay in the know, because our energies go to serving you. Learn more at
lge-ku.com.
Cats have come out on fire in the second half. The lead grew to 12. It's now down to 4, 46-42. Gonzaga, which has had the lead at halftime as it did here today 17 times this season. They have lost 3 of those. Kentucky 2 of 4, 2 and 4 when it trails at halftime. Our Care Source Active Heart moment of the game will go with a Adu Thiero coming in to block the shot of EK that led to a transition bucket for Kentucky and a foul against Gonzaga. It was a 3-point play for Reed Shepard, and that got Kentucky going along with the Edwards three-pointer, and so Kentucky now back in this game. Care Source featuring easy to afford marketplace health plans. Care Source, we got you. Different look in the eye of the Wildcats to start this half.
Yeah, the energy, Tom. I mean, that's what I thought we would see in the first 4 minutes of this game. Kentucky was kind of sleepwalking through that part of the game, and now they have come with some energy. They are moving the basketball with certainty, and that surely makes Kentucky look like a different team.
Edwards, Thiero, Reeves, Shepard, Bradshaw on the floor for Kentucky. Gonzaga's ball. EK's out. Huff is in. Here comes Nembhard into front court. Looking for Greg. They can't get it to him. Good defense by Edwards over that far side. Nembhard has to bounce it to Watson at the top of the key. Watson hits Hickman, curling into the lane. He goes for the basket. It's blocked by Reeves and out of bounds to Gonzaga. Reeves reaching around from behind to block that shot. That's 6 blocks for Kentucky. Most shots Gonzaga's had blocked in a game this season is 5 by the opponent.
Adu took a elbow to the face as he reached in. He's going to be all right.
Gonzaga looking to get it into the lane. They can't. They float it to Watson. Makes a contested catch in the right corner. Backing down on Thiero. 9 seconds to shoot it. Watson backing, turns baseline. Jump hook comes off, no good. The ball's lost out of bounds off Gonzaga. Thiero and Bradshaw up in the fight for the rebound. I think Greg touched it last for the Zags.
Yeah, good job. I tell you, Adu Thiero, man, I hope he can give Kentucky a bunch of minutes here in the second half, because he's just making it tough for Gonzaga in the paint.
He's the guy that's giving as good as he gets in terms of the physical play.
Yes.
Here's Bradshaw out front. Hands it off to Reeves. Reeves floats it back to Bradshaw and goes for the dunk and get fouled hard. Couldn't finish it, but he'll go to the line. Huff commits the foul Nice pass off the pick and roll from Reeves.
It was, but Kentucky needs to get a little sharper executing that. Bradshaw just a little slow turning around to look for the ball. If he's there quicker, he doesn't have to waste the time catching it, putting it on the floor, or getting cleared to the basket.
He hits the free throw. He's up to 59% now on the season. First point of the day for the freshman from New Jersey. He can cut it to 2. In and out. No good. Rebounded by Watson for Gonzaga. Nimhard walks it across the line for the Zags. Picked up by Shepherd. He gives it right side to Watson. He hands it to Hickman. Back to Nimhard. Nimhard goes across the circle, moving right. Passes it back to Hickman. Down low to Huff. Huff comes into the lane. Jump hook over Bradshaw goes in.
Yeah, you just can't allow them to catch the ball with their head under the basket. They're too long.
48-43 Gonzaga. Edwards over on the left side gives it up to Reeves. Reeves down the right side of the lane, gets to the rim, floater good off the glass. 48-45 Gonzaga. Nimhard comes into front court. 15:45 to play in this game. Watson dribbles right, hands it to Greg. Greg back to Nimhard. Gonzaga being more deliberate against the more aggressive Kentucky defense. Bounce pass down low. Watson scores and he got fouled. Again, caught it very deep against the arrow that time. And Watson will have a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, they are figuring out a way to get that pass direct under the basket.
Timeout on the floor with 15:31 to play in the game. Watson will be at the line for Gonzaga. The Bulldogs leading at Kentucky 50-45 on the UK Sports Network.
First Watch. Crack of dawn, slicing fresh fruits and vegetables, baking muffins, and whipping up our French toast batter from scratch. We use only the finest ingredients for the freshest taste around. Whether you want breakfast for lunch or lunch for breakfast, at First Watch, everything is made to order and freshness is never compromised. First Watch is proud to be the official breakfast of UK Athletics. Go Cats!
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Hey there, Fritz the Frog here. When it comes to your home's HVAC or plumbing, there's only one name to croak about: Greenbox Home Services. We've been a trusted and reliable company for years, and now with a fresh new look. Celebrate our new name with us by getting a free diagnostic fee with your next service visit. Text Wildcats to 859-474-0977 to schedule. Catch you on the Fritz side for all your HVAC and plumbing needs.
Greenbox Home Services. Reliable service by good people.
Sponsor our game tonight with roots dating back to 1946. Central Bank remains a community bank dedicated to serving the people and businesses of Kentucky. To learn more, visit centralbank.com or stop by one of their 28 locations. Central Bank, member FDIC. Kentucky's outscored Gonzaga 13-8 in this half, but they still trail it 50-45. And the Zags on the last couple of plays, Goose, have gone back to getting the ball in deep to a big guy, first Huff and then Watson for point-blank shots, and Watson got fouled on his, so he'll be at the line.
Yeah, it's so good when you have the luxury of having a big you can throw it into and get something. Kentucky had that with Oscar Tshiebwe for a couple of years, and anytime you needed a high percentage look at the basket, you can always get it in there. The other thing Gonzaga's doing is they are keeping their other guys moving, so Kentucky can't get the head in there, and it's one-on-one situation.
Gonzaga 13 offensive rebounds, but the second chance points are 9-9.
Yeah.
But those offensive rebounds keep Kentucky out of transition.
I miss when Kentucky doesn't rebound it cleanly.
One shot for Watson. 63%. Hits it. Gets 7 points. 6-point lead for the Zags. 51-45. Shepard, Bradshaw, Fierro, Reeves, and Edwards. Shepard straight away. Goes left, but he can't get into the lane. Pass across to Reeves. He does. Jump pass to the corner to Edwards. Edwards comes in, goes up with a 15-footer. It's short, and he gets his own rebound and throws it back to Shepard. Kentucky gets a second chance. Shepard goes left, double team, backs out of it, over to Bradshaw. 3-ball from the top, missed it. Rebounded by Nembhard. Come to Zags. So go under 15 minutes to play in this game.
Got to get a stop here. You don't want to let them get up on you big again.
Hickman passes left side to Nembhard. 15 to shoot. Nembhard gets into the lane, goes to his right. Pass to the corners, deflected by Edwards. Picked up by Reeves. He's leading the break. Reeves goes to the rim, missed it. Jammed in by Bradshaw.
Way to follow up the play.
Hustle play by Aaron Bradshaw. Gets him a bucket. Cuts the lead to 4, 51-47.
That was big.
Gonzaga with the ball. Nembhard at the midcourt circle. Looking for Hickman. Passes to him off on the left side. Hickman goes to the free throw line. Cut off. Bounce pass down to Watson. Right of the lane. Spins to the baseline. Jump hook. Comes off. No good. Rebound Shepard for Kentucky. Shepard throws it up ahead to Fierro. To Edwards in the left corner. Edwards dribbles out front. Gives it back to Shepard. Cats down 4. Shepard attacks the lane. Right hand scoop shot. Won't go. Jammed in. Fierro got it.
Well, I just hope he stays on the floor because he's given them some great minutes.
2 offensive putback slams. And Kentucky has cut the lead down to 2 with 13:40 to play. Nembhard gives it up to Huff. He'll shoot a 3 right of the circle. Way short. Rebounded by Shepard. Cats down 2 with the ball. Shepard down the middle of the floor. Hesitates. Throws it out to Reeves. Deep 3 for the lead. Yes!
Yes!
The long ranger from Antonio Reeves with a lead. 52-51. Timeout. Gonzaga with 13:24 to play. Well, attacking off missed shots. And then you finally get the transition 3.
It's just energy, Tom. I know it sounds simple. I get that. But Kentucky, they're just making the energy hustle plays. They're getting 50-50 balls now. I know you have to make an effort to do that, but I don't know how in a game like this you can't bring that kind of hustle and energy every time.
52-51 Cats with 13:24 to play. Here comes the Go Big Blue chant from the full house at Rupp Arena. You got Gonzaga on the ropes right now.
Well, you understand, Tom, and you're absolutely right about that. But if I'm Kentucky, I have to say to myself, listen, you know they're going to come out of this huddle. They're going to run something to get them a high percentage shot.
They got EK back in.
Yeah, which usually means in the painted area, one of the bigs stick their head under the basket. So you have to work to take that away.
Burks and Onyenso in for Kentucky in place of Fierro and Bradshaw. Fierro getting a little treatment for that back. Pass left side to Nembhard. Throws it over to EK, but he's out beyond the arc. He hands it off to Hickman. Now Watson at the top. And a whistle away from the ball, and they call a foul on Onyenso. Fighting for position with EK. That's the second on Onyenso, 2.5 on Kentucky.
Yeah, that's okay. You want to make sure you keep the ball out of his hands. If you have to foul right now to do that, go for it.
Ugo had forced him all the way up to the right elbow. Nembhard gets it in the corner to Hickman. Hickman comes out front. They want to go back to EK, and the pass is deflected by Reeves. So they'll try again on the side to inbound the ball. But they are definitely looking to go to Graham EK, the 240-pound 5-man. And he loves that left hand. In the inbounds pass, Shepard taps it away. Shepard with the steal, the drive, layup, good!
Effort plays, Tom. Effort plays. That's all it is.
The lead's 3 of the pickpocket job by Reed Shepard. Down to EK, right of the lane, backing in on Onyenso. Comes into the paint, walk, missed the shot. Rebound, captured by Shepard. Cats on the run. Shepard up the middle of the floor. Shepherd floats left, backs out. They'll set it up with 12:35 to play.
Spread the floor and take this big guy one-on-one.
Shepherd against EK. Goes down the lane, gets by him, flips it up and in!
That's
And a foul! He came down the right side, laid out to his left, and flipped it back over his head off the glass. My goodness!
That's basketball, Tom. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that Reed Shepherd has a 6'9" guy on him at the top of the key. Spread the floor and let Reed just play basketball, and that's what he did.
Second chance at a three-point play in this half for Reed Shepherd.
Reed might need a breather. I mean, I know he's not going to ask for it.
It's good. Cats with the lead, 57-51. Nembhard goes to his right, down to EK, and he is fouled, and he scores it.
But see, the problem is Onyenso is not supposed to switch that. He had him covered. The guard goes behind on the screen. As soon as he does and get caught up, you back up. I mean, that's the way they.
Back in. EK, chance at a three-point play. It's good.
I mean, especially if it's Nembhard coming off of that screen. He's not a good three-point shooter, so you have to go under and cut him off.
57-54, Kentucky. Cats with the ball as we come down to the 12-minute mark. Shepherd, three, left side. Missed it. Long rebound, tapped by Reeves, but over in the corner it goes to Hickman. Here comes Gonzaga back the other way. Hickman floats over to his left, picks up his dribble, back to Greg. They're looking for EK inside. Out deep on the right side, it's Nembhard. Here comes EK to set the screen. Nembhard goes down the lane, gets in deep, goes up, and gets fouled by Burks.
Hey, you
Burks been on the
down.
shot fake.
Just stay down.
3 on Jordan, 5 on Kentucky, gets us to a timeout. Kentucky ran off 11 straight to go up by 6. They lead by 3 with 11:46 to play in the game. The Cats 57, Gonzaga 54 on the UK Sports Network.
Big Blue determination goes beyond Rupp Arena. You feel it from the court and the crowd, all the way to the halls of UK Healthcare. It's the energy, passion, and dedication that make Kentucky strong. No matter what we're facing, Big Blue determination is what unites us. And it's what makes UK Healthcare the official healthcare partner of UK Athletics. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine. This is Coach John Calipari. I've always believed success starts with building. They believe that at Central Bank, too, because when you start with character, relationships, and that drive to give your very best for everyone who depends on you, well, you can build something really special. That's what makes us more than just another team, and that's what makes Central Bank more than just a bank.
Central Bank, member FDIC.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Watch day all season long. The show airs Saturday mornings at 9 on WLAX in Lexington. Check UKathletics.com/UK Sports Network for TV affiliates and times in your area. Fans outside the state can watch at UKathletics.com/videos or on the Kentucky Wildcats Facebook page. Kentucky was down 10 at the half. Gonzaga got a couple of free throws to extend the lead to 12 in the opening minute of the second half. But Kentucky has rallied to take a 57-54 lead with 11:46 on the clock. It's just ended by Gonzaga getting a three-point play from Graham EK. So, Goose, in this half, Kentucky is shooting 59% from the field, and they've out-rebounded Gonzaga by 2.
Yeah, and they just worked harder than they have at any point in this game. Tom, and you look at what's happening because they are working hard. They're starting to get some transition baskets. Kentucky now with 7 fast break points. They had 2 at halftime. Should have been even further up in that category, but I just like the hustle plays, Tom. I just like that the Cats are showing a little bit of life here and kind of taking the ball to Gonzaga instead of the other way around.
The hustle showing up in the offensive rebounding.
Sure.
7-0 advantage in second chance points in this half for Kentucky as Bradshaw and Fierro had consecutive putback dunks.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Those kind of plays, and I'm going to keep harping on it, are energy plays. So you have to keep making those.
Adu, Fierro back in the game with Dillingham. And it's Edwards, Bradshaw, and Reeves out there. 2 shots at the line for Gonzaga's Nembhard. First one's good. Just his 3rd point. He had 30 against Baylor for Creighton in the NCAA tournament in a win last season. And cut Kentucky's advantage to 1, and he does.
Just have to keep executing on offense. No heroes needed right now. Just a good shot at the basket every time down.
Dillingham's got it straight away. Works it left, now backs it out. Goes back left again, throws it to Edwards. Left corner 3, no good. Rebound, Bradshaw. Bradshaw throws it out to Fierro, and Kentucky gets a second chance.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
There's Dillingham, top of the circle. Goes left, cut off, throws it back behind him to Fierro. His jumper, good.
Yeah, a 3. Offense. That's great offense. You're going to get shots against this defense of Gonzaga if you just play with a little patience.
Leads back to 4, 60-56, and Fierro with 11 points. Here's Watson, feeds it down low to EK, turns and missed the shot against Bradshaw, but they call a foul on Bradshaw, and that is his 3rd. Again, they let him catch it in too deep. You got to root him out of that low post.
Even if you pick up a foul. See, the misunderstanding for guys like Bradshaw, who's used to blocking shots, coming on this level, the work defensively starts before he catches the ball, not after. You have to go on and push him out away from the basket.
Free throw, EK is good.
And it's okay if you pick up a foul trying to do that. I mean, I don't mind that, but if he catches it with his head under the basket, as they have done at times, nothing good can happen.
EK 2 for 2 at the line, 16 points. This one's good as well. Leads down to 2 for Kentucky, 60-58 on Yenso back in for Bradshaw in the Kentucky lineup. Fierro hands it off to Reeves on the left side. He gives it to Dillingham, 10:50 on the clock. Dillingham goes to his left, hooks it back to Fierro. Fierro goes down the lane. The ball's knocked away. Nembhard's got it. Dillingham going into challenge. Pass to the right to Hickman. It's blocked by Onyenso, and Dillingham's got it. Dillingham throws it ahead to Reeves. Lob, dunk for Fierro. What a turnaround off the block from Onyenso.
Yeah, that's why you want the big guy in there, Ugo. He's going to make some blocks.
62-58 Kentucky. Nembhard goes right. Feeds it to EK. Wide open dunk.
Boy, he's just, and
off that pick and roll, he came wide open.
Ugo had done so well screening that pick and roll, but he's getting caught up on that thing right now.
Dillingham straight away. Kentucky by 2. 10 minutes to play. Fierro, left side, fakes the 3, comes into the lane, dumps it off to Onyenso, and he's fouled going for the basket by EK. His 3rd.
Now, I know what the problem right now is with Ugo, because they have not defended the screen and roll by allowing that guard who is defending the guy with the ball to go behind. But since Gonzaga's guards struggle shooting the 3s off the dribble, they're making Kentucky guards go behind. Ugo's not used to that.
Free throw, good for Onyenso, his first point of the day.
Just a little thing, but you've worked on it for 2 or 3 days in practice. You have to make that adjustment.
One more shot for Onyenso.
Hard.
Missed it. Rebounded by EK. 63-60 Kentucky. 9:55 to play. Nembhard in front court. Goes over to his right.
Better job defending.
Pass to Watson. Out beyond the arc on the right side. He gets it back to Nembhard. Nembhard goes baseline. Jump pass to the corner. Gregg's wide open for a 3. Missed it. Rebound, tapped around, put up by Watson, no good. Battle around, Grant got it, and he got fouled. It's on Edwards, his first. Team 7. 2 shots coming for Ben Gregg.
Boy, you just have to grab that thing. Ugo had 2 chances at it. Edwards had 1, and the ball bounces free.
Gregg, 77% free throw shooter. He's made 1 out of 2 today. First one's up and in. Reed Shepard in. Edwards out.
Oh, you
got Shepard, Dillingham, Reeves, Thiero, and Onyenso out there.
You just kind of wish all those guys would go up and get it like Thiero goes up for a rebound, man.
Gregg
he
hits them both.
Takes all the guess out of it when he makes that kind of effort to go get the rebound.
9:30 to play. Kentucky with a 1-point lead and the ball. Thiero out deep on the left side, hands it off to Reeves. He gives it back to Shepard. Shepard guarded by Hickman. Shepard floats over to the left side, waves off the pick from Onyenso. He's looking to get it to Reeves. He bounces it to him, but he couldn't get Reeves led into the lane. Reeves out on the right side with 8 seconds. Reeves goes to his left hand, flips up a shot.
Nice
EK got a piece of it.
Nice defense.
Here comes Gonzaga looking for the lead. Nembhard up into front court. Nembhard at the top of the circle. 9 minutes to play in the game. Nembhard standing and dribbling at the midcourt circle. Shot clock at 15. Nembhard goes to his right, looking for EK, lobs it up for a dunk, and Gonzaga goes back in front. Kentucky's getting eaten alive on that pick and roll.
Yeah.
Here come Ivisic and Wagner to check in. But Kentucky's got the ball down 1 right now. Shepard starts left, cut off, backs out, gets Dillingham. Dillingham into the lane, dumps it off to Reeves. Reverse layup, good, and a foul! If this is on EK, it'll be his 4th.
I think it is. He's the only guy there.
Yep. 8:30 to play, and Kentucky retakes the lead on the reverse layup from Reeves coming in off the left baseline.
Yeah, just good movement without the basketball. Antonio finding the open spot.
Nice pass from Dillingham. Got in the lane. Saw the cut from Reeves, who's at the line trying to complete a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Would be the 3rd one of the half for Kentucky. Onyenso out, Ivisic in. Thiero, Shepard, Reeves, and Dillingham, the other guys on the floor. Reeves shooting for a 2-point lead with 8:30 to play. Antonio Reeves, 3 dribbles. Hit it. 12 points for Reeves. And now Wagner will replace Reeves.
Well, it's good to have EK off the floor for just a little while, man. He is a handful in the paint.
So EK is out, Huff is in. That's a big difference. 66-64 Kentucky. Nembhard goes down the lane, hooks it behind him to Watson. He'll take an open 3, hit it wide open.
Now they run pick and roll every time down. Every time they put Kentucky in a situation where they must defend.
67-66 Gonzaga as we come down to 8 minutes to play in the game. Shepard down the lane, throws it to the corner. Thiero turns down a 3, penetrates, jump pass over to Wagner, to Shepard. Now they get it out front to Dillingham at 8 seconds. Dillingham throws it away. He started down the lane and then kicked it out to Thiero. He should have just attacked the rim. Timeout on the floor. 7:55 to play. It'll be Gonzaga's ball when we come back. And the Zags have a 1-point lead. 67-66 on the UK Sports Network.
About my physical and mental health.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns. And most insurance companies don't charge you for having annual wellness checks.
With them, I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider, but if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Visit chistjosephhealth.org to find a primary care provider.
With the Kroger app, shopping online with pickup and delivery is the same as shopping in-store. Same low prices, same personalized deals, high-quality items like Honeycrisp apple. Big win for busy families everywhere. Start your cart today at Kroger.com.
We live with you, grow up with you, and dream with you.
At Central Bank, we belong to the same communities you do, as neighbors, friends, and business partners. And through the relationships we build with you every day, we consistently serve you better. That's what highly personal banking is all about. We start with you. Find out how at centralbank.com. Central Bank, member FDIC.
To play, and Gonzaga leads Kentucky 67-66. Cats just turned the ball over, so Gonzaga will be putting it in play just in its own backcourt. Central Bank's proud to sponsor this game tonight. With roots dating back to 1946, Central Bank remains a community bank dedicated to serving the people and businesses of Kentucky. To learn more, visit centralbank.com or stop by one of their 28 locations. Central Bank, member FDIC. Kentucky, if there is a held ball, will have the arrow. And Gonzaga is now shooting 1-1 on a foul. The Zags still have one to give before Kentucky gets into the bonus. And how about Florida today? Upset Auburn 81-65 in Gainesville.
Well, Florida, man, they can put some points up on the board. We've seen that in both games we've played them. So they like Kentucky. If they can get a little bit of defense going, they're a hard team to deal with.
Gonzaga shoots 100 plus more free throws than its opponents on the season. They only got to the line 5 times in the first half and made 3, but they're 10 for 10 here in the second half. So that's been big for the Zags, who are struggling to make shots at 39%. Kentucky is shooting 59% in this half.
Well, a few more stops would be real big for Kentucky, obviously.
Nembhard comes into front court. Goes across the screen to his right. Hesitates, bounces it over to Huff, who lays it in off the screen and roll. A wide open layup for Huff.
Boy, it's just amazing.
69-66 Gonzaga. Here's Shepherd out deep on the left side. It's Dillingham curling into the lane, lobs it up for Ivisic. Ivisic with one dribble, but he's buried under the basket, goes up, get his shot blocked, and then Gonzaga fortunately lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, he's got to go on and dunk that thing on the alley-oop. So what if you don't make it? You have to just try to throw that down. You're going to get the benefit of the whistle on that kind of play.
Reeves and Edwards in, Dillingham and Wagner out. Kentucky's ball on the left baseline. They're down 3 with 7:23 to play. And the officials are looking up at the clock. It's been reset to 20 at the moment.
And maybe the ball did not hit the rim, so they're going to put it to 10, I think.
Yeah, there it is, 10. You're right. Just changed. Plenty of time to get the shot off, though. Shepherd looks for Reeves coming off the screens. Got it in the left corner. Gets bumped and foul by Stromer as he tried to go baseline. Stromer was worried about closing out on that three-point shot, and it leads to a foul. That's 6 on Gonzaga. So now 20 on the shot clock as Kentucky will put it in play on the left baseline.
Yeah, the scouting report, do not let him shoot threes.
Shepherd gets it into Reeves in the left corner. Reeves comes out front, over to Thiero. Thiero fakes the handoff, goes in deep, pump fake, leans into his man, can't get a shot, out to Edwards. Edwards goes baseline, back to Thiero. Thiero down the lane, angles right, puts it up, no good. And the ball's batted around and controlled by Gonzaga Huff.
How do you not get the whistle on that? Boy, good aggressive move to the basket.
7 minutes to play. Gonzaga with the ball, they're up 3. Nembhard goes down the right side of the lane, cut off. Hands thought he walked. He needs help. He's picked up his dribble. Throws it out front. It's batted around, and I think Watson knocked it out of bounds. He did. Kentucky's ball. They forced the turnover. Bradshaw in. Ivisic goes out. So Kentucky gets the ball back, down 3, forcing a Gonzaga turnover. 8 in the game for the Zags.
Just keep working the ball. You'll find a good shot.
Shepherd goes down the lane, path to the rim open, and he puts it in.
There you go. Just keep working it.
69-68 Gonzaga. Shepherd into double figures with 10, all of them in the second half. 6.5 to play. Nembhard straight away. Shepherd guarding him as Nembhard goes to his right. Hesitates, throws it back to Watson. They dump it into Huff. Huff turns to his left, shoots over Bradshaw, and scores. He's catching it at the block charge arc.
Just too close to the basket. He's inside that block charge circle there.
71-68 Gonzaga. Edwards comes into the lane, gets the ball knocked away. He gathers it back in and throws it over to Shepherd. Under 6 to play. Kentucky down 3 with the ball. Shepherd goes to his right, cut off, backs out. Pass deflected, back to him. 8 to shoot it. Shepherd out deep on the right. Shepherd goes to his left, comes to a stop, fall away 10-footer, good.
Well, that's just creating some offense out of nothing there.
71-70 Gonzaga, 5:35 to play. Kentucky's got to stop that pick and roll and got to stop. Nembhard walks it over to his right, goes down the sideline, backs it out, throws it to Watson straight away. 12 seconds to shoot. Nembhard in the lane, blocked from behind by Shepherd. The rebound is taken away by Huff, and he goes up and missed the shot. But a foul.
That's just a man working against
Bradshaw on the foul. It's his fourth, but Huff, who is also a freshman, he just wrestled it away from him. He's a redshirt freshman. He's had an extra year, but you got to come up with that rebound.
You just got to get it, man. I mean, that it's just guys following the scouting report, and that is that you can be physical on the inside, and you'll have some success. We just keep seeing that.
Free throw, Huff, good. He's a 76% shooter. 9.7 in this second half. He's been big for them.
Got a screen out.
5:18 on the clock. Second shot, good. 73-70 Gonzaga. And now we get a substitution as Stromer will go out and Greg will come in for the Zags. So Kentucky once again comes on the attack, down 3. Shepherd walks it into front court, trades passes with Reeves. And a whistle away from the ball and a foul on Gonzaga. It's on Nembhard. And Reeves will get to go to the line for 1 and a bonus. 7 fouls on the Zags.
Yeah, he was trying to keep Reeves from getting set up to use the screen because the down screen was coming. He would have been possibly open at the three-point line, so definitely a foul there.
1 and a bonus for Reeves with 5:10 to play. He can cut it back to 1. Reeves' free throw is perfect. He's Kentucky's best shooter at the stripe. 88%, 13 points now. He'll cut it back to 1. 5:10 on the clock. If there's a held ball, Kentucky has the arrow. Both teams now in the bonus on a foul. Bonus shot, good. 73-72 Gonzaga, and they've got the ball. Nembhard comes into front court, hands it off to Hickman. Hickman goes across the screen to his right, passes it back to Watson. Feeds it into the post to Huff, but they forced it a little further out. Now he's backing down on Bradshaw. Turns, left-hand shot, goaltending. The arrow came over to help, and he blocks the shot, but is called for goaltending. Credit the basket to Huff, but Bradshaw missed all that time in the weight room. He's just needs more strength, and Huff just backing him down at 235 pounds.
Yeah, it's a tough challenge for AB, no question about that. But again, the work starts before he catches the ball.
Shepherd left of the circle, can't turn the corner. Cross-court pass is deflected by Greg, and he runs it down in front court, saves it into Hickman. And Hickman gives it out to Nembhard. Dangerous pass. Greg saw the flat half-court pass and shot the passing lane. Nembhard goes down the right sideline. Gets into the lane. Pump fake. Can't get a shot. Out to Watson. Watson goes down the right side of the lane. Loses the ball. Now he retrieves it. 10 to shoot. Out to Hickman. Right side. It's blocked by Shepherd. Shepherd comes out with the ball. Shepherd in transition. Goes for the rim. Lays it up and in. And a foul on Gonzaga.
Boy. Man, how big a defensive play was that?
Reed Shepherd blocked it, stole it, drove it, and scored it. Fouls on Greg, his third.
I just like the decision-making there, Tom, by Reed. He wants to pass. You already know that. But the path to the basket just kept opening
For
up.
the tie, got it. 75 all. Third three-point play of the half for Reed Shepherd. Got all 15 of his points in this half, and we're tied at 75 as we hit the 4-minute mark. Nembhard gives it right to Watson. Hands it off to Hickman. Back to Nembhard. Nembhard goes to his right. Looking for that screener. Rolled down low to Watson, and he scores and got fouled by Reeves. Time and time again. The guards get inside the arc and find one of the bigs. So a chance for Gonzaga to go back up by 3 when we come back from this timeout. 3:49 to play in this game. Gonzaga with a 2-point lead, 77-75 on the UK Sports Network.
When you play the Kentucky Lottery, your dollars stay in Kentucky. Not only do lottery proceeds fund college grants and scholarships, but the lottery also funds the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, training Kentuckians in as little as 4 months for jobs in high-demand fields such as healthcare, manufacturing, construction, and IT. Get trained for a high-paying, in-demand job tuition-free. All funded by your Kentucky Lottery. Fueling imagination, funding education. Learn more at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
At CareSource, we get you. We get that you're working hard, but you still need to buy your own health insurance. We get that you want big benefits for a small budget. That's why we've made our Marketplace health plans so easy to afford. In fact, 4 out of 5 Marketplace customers can get a plan for under $10 per month with financial help. So get great benefits, get a great rate, and know that we'll always have your back. CareSource, we got you. Enroll by January 15th at caresource.com/marketplace.
For most of us, there are no guarantees, no golden tickets, no easy roads. But at the University of Kentucky, there is a promise to support and inspire you to reach for what's possible, to lead and create, to heal and discover, as we help solve the world's toughest challenges, transforming lives and improving communities. At the University of Kentucky, we promise to make the possible real.
Watson got the bucket. He'll be going to the line. Gonzaga in front 77-75. 3:49 to play. Cats have 3 timeouts left. Gonzaga has 1. If there's a held ball, Kentucky has the arrow. And now Gonzaga shooting 2 on the next common foul for Kentucky, while the Wildcats still in the 1-1 if Gonzaga commits a foul. Kentucky has come out and shot 59% in this half. Made 3 of 7 threes, 8 of 10 at the line. But all that great offense, Goose, is being negated by the inability to get Gonzaga stopped at the other end on that pick and roll that's led now to 44 points in the paint in this game.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Gonzaga's a team that runs the screen and roll. I mean, I would almost back off if I'm the big defending the screener. I would back all the way off, not normally, but with this, because you want the guards to go under, because they want to turn the corner just to throw the ball in the paint. So if you just go under that screen and not allow that guard to turn the corner, I think you'd be much better off.
3:49 on the clock. Gonzaga 77, Kentucky 75. Gonzaga's had a 12-point lead a minute into the second half. Kentucky at one point went on an 11-0 run to go up 57-51. They had forced Gonzaga to miss 8 of their first 12 second-half shots, but Gonzaga's have made 7 of their last 12, and it's because they're shooting them from me to you.
Right there under the basket.
Watson back at the line. He's 2 of 3 today, 63% shooter. Bradshaw, the arrow, Edwards, Reeves, Shepherd on the floor for the Cats. Watson hit it. So the lead is back to 3. Watson with 13 points now. EK back in the game with 4 fouls for Gonzaga. Shepherd goes left off the screen, down into the paint, throws it back to the arrow, turns down the 3, drives down in deep, throws it out to Shepherd in the left corner, out to Edwards. Edwards hands it off to Reeves. Reeves steps back beyond the 3-point line, now moves inside the circle and hits a jumper.
Just good basketball right here. You just sometimes have to create something for yourself in a game like this.
78-77 Gonzaga. Can the Cats get a stop with 3:15 to play? Nemhard floats over to his right, goes down the lane, looking for EK, can't get it to it. Redshaw forcing EK to come out a little higher. Nemhard out deep on the right side, gets bumped and fouled by Shepard, and that's 2 shots coming for Nemhard. First or second foul on Shepard.
A little better job on that screen and roll that time by Reed Shepard and Aaron Bradshaw. But the key is he was the guy with the ball, Nemhard, that time, was not able to turn the corner.
2 shots for Nemhard, 74%. He hit it. Gonzaga is 14 of 14 at the line in this half. They lead it by 2. Nemhard, 5 points, shooting for 6. It's good. Veteran point guard transferred in from Creighton, knocks them both down. And it's back to 3 for Gonzaga, 80-77. Shepard out deep on the right side. Watson has him on a switch. Shepard's going to drive on him, gets in deep, banks it up off the glass and in. Anytime he gets that mismatch, he is seizing it.
Yeah, I mean, that's good basketball. Good basketball.
80-79 to Gonzaga with 2:40 to play. Kentucky looking for that elusive stop. Nemhard throws it to Watson. They feed it into EK, turns and scores.
Man.
Got right to that left hand.
That is, well, the thing is he caught the basketball. That's where the problem comes.
82-79. Gonzaga, 2:20 to play. Shepard been on fire in this half. Floats over to his left, now backs out, 12 to shoot. Shepard thought about the 3, doesn't take it, gives it off to Edwards, and a collision along the baseline as he drives. And a foul on Watson, who hit the deck. That'll be his 3rd. Edwards will go to the line for the first time today. Correction, be 1-1. That's 9 team fouls. Or Kentucky on Yenso in. See if they can find somebody to hold their ground in the lane on defense. 2:09 to play.
He's a handful, no question about that. But the problem is, it's not just been him. It's been a number of people able to catch the ball in the paint.
Whoever's been at that 5 spot. Huff's got 10 in this half. EK has 11 at that position. Free throw, Edwards is good. Clutch shot, he'll have the bonus. He's got 8 points. He can cut it back to a 1-point lead. 2:09 to play. Held ball, Kentucky has the arrow. Bonus shot is in and out, no good. The arrow rebounds, goes up, gets hammered, there's no call. And Gonzaga's got it. Gregg blocked the shot. The arrow hit the deck. 2-point lead for the Zags, 82-80. Nemhard to his right. Back to Watson at the top. Left side to Hickman. They get it to EK, but he's 15 feet out. Trying to back down. Goes it back out to Hickman. They go back to EK. Turns to the baseline. Pivots into a trap. Out to Nemhard. 4 seconds. Nemhard down the lane. Twisting shot. Blocked from behind and out of bounds by Thiero. It's out of bounds to Gonzaga with 1.3 to shoot.
Again, nothing going towards the basket.
No, and rebound any miss.
And you have to get the rebound.
Cats down 2. Gonzaga with the ball. 1.3 on the shot clock. It's inbounded on the right baseline. Nemhard looks, gets it into Hickman. The runner bounces off, no good. Rebounded and put back up and in by Watson.
Man. Boy. Yeah.
84-80 Gonzaga.
Boy.
1:20 to
gotta
play.
Get that rebound.
Shepard down the lane, pulls up from 10, rolls off, but he got fouled by Hickman.
He's got to rebound the basketball. You know, if there's ever a time when you have to screen out, is now. I mean, they keep getting pushed under the basket.
Shepard will shoot 2. His team down 4 with 1:19 on the clock. Shepard hits it. He's 4 for 4 today. 20 points for the freshman from London, Kentucky. Can he cut it to 2? Yes, he did. (84-82) Gonzaga. 22 seconds to shoot it as Nemhard floats over to his right. 1:08 to play in the game. He gives it up to Watson. Watson hands it to Hickman. Back to Watson, juggles the ball. Drives it down to the corner. 9 seconds to shoot. He comes into the lane, leans in, flips it up and in.
They just do what they want in the paint. Boy, it's been big numbers.
Shepherd drives it down to the right corner. He backs out. 50 seconds to play. Shepherd out deep on the right side. Shepherd down the lane, floats it up for Onyenso and through his hands.
Yeah, got a foul, though.
Out of bounds, a foul on Gonzaga.
Maybe Ike. He might be out. I'm not sure.
Yep, that's Ike.
Yeah.
A push from behind. So he fouls out. .43 seconds to play in the game. Onyenso's going to be at the line for 2 shots. But he's 1 for 2 today and a 59% shooter. Stromer's going to check in for Gonzaga.
Well, I tell you, you have to give Gonzaga credit. They have just rooted the Kentucky big men, just pushed enough to get them under the basket and out of rebound position. And
50 points in the paint, 18 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, you gripe to the official, and the officials look at you and they say, you got to man up.
2 shots for the sophomore, Onyenso. Got it. 86-83. Ugo, a little body English there as he was on his tiptoes, leaning into the lane to try to make sure that ball got over the rim. But it was dead center. This one bounces up and bounces in.
Still plenty of time for Kentucky
takes
to
a
pull this
timeout.
thing out.
The lead's back down to 2. 86-84. 43.3 seconds on the clock. Well, Ugo with 2 big free throws there. All of his points today coming at the line. But it's been Kentucky's inability to keep Gonzaga from getting the ball in deep and scoring it, and then a couple of key offensive rebound baskets. Gonzaga's been able to beat Kentucky from 5 feet in. If they hold on to this lead.
I mean, this has been a game that has been played in the lane area. This game has, I mean, that was the focus of Gonzaga right from the start of this game. And they've won that battle so far. The war is not over yet. So Kentucky has to keep on battling, get 1 stop, 1 clean rebound, and they have an opportunity to win this game.
If there's a hell ball, Kentucky has the arrow. Both teams shooting 2 on a foul. Kentucky with 2 timeouts left. Gonzaga has 1. Kentucky has come out, shot 60% in this half. They were digging out of a 10-point deficit. First half, Shepherd was scoreless. Reeves was held to 4. Dillingham scored 6. He hasn't scored in the second half, but Reeves has come out and put up 12, and Shepherd has come out for Kentucky and put up 21 in this second half. Kentucky's had 4 3-point plays. 3 by Shepherd, 1 by Reeves. Right now, they need a steal.
Yeah, they need more than a steal even, Tom. That would be great. Of course, they need a stop and a rebound. Gonzaga doesn't turn it over much, as you know, and that's why I say a steal is not critical. It helps.
Yeah, it's picking up in backcourt. Watson runs the baseline, gets it into his point guard, Nembhard. And Edwards got tripped up, and he's limping as he comes into front court. Now here's Nembhard. Nembhard just standing and dribbling. 15 seconds to shoot it. Gonzaga trying to throw the dagger. Nembhard out deep on the right. They swing it left side to Hickman. 7 to shoot it. Hickman comes to the top. 5 seconds to shoot it. Hickman, 3 seconds. Crossover dribble. Goes down the lane. Stripped away by Edwards. Jump ball call. Kentucky's got the arrow.
That's what you need.
Edwards got his hand on top of the ball with a gimpy leg. He forces the turnover. Great play. Timeout Kentucky with 13.9 on the clock.
Now, Tom, one move I would make here, okay, is I would probably have to bring Uganda out of the game, just simply because Kentucky might be forced to shoot. So you have a couple of other choices, even if you to make sure they have to guard him. Even if you come with C to spread the floor, that could be a subtle but huge move. I don't know if Uganda will stay in or not, but I would at least think about doing that.
86-84 Gonzaga, 13.9 to play in the game. In regulation, we should say. If Kentucky needs a timeout, they have one if they get into some trouble. And if there's a hell ball now, the arrow pointing Gonzaga's way.
But that was a great time to get a stop, Tom, a great time.
It forced them late in the shot clock to be in a position where they couldn't pass it into that low post, and Hickman had to drive it, and Edwards got his hand on top of the ball, forced the jump ball. Shepherd, the arrow on Yenso, Edwards, and Reeves. And Edwards moving
Uganda staying out there. He could be really key on an offensive rebound dunk opportunity.
Comes into Reed Shepherd. Shepherd comes across the line at 10 seconds. Shepherd goes to his right. Shepherd to the wing. Here's the lob, and it's intercepted by Greg, and a foul on Kentucky. They ran a play for a lob to Aduth the arrow, and it wasn't high enough as Greg at 6'10" leaped and stole it. 2 shots for Greg, who's a 77% shooter.
No, I never thought I'd see a turnover right there. I knew we were going to get a shot at the basket.
5 seconds to play. If he makes both, pretty much over. He makes one, they've got a timeout. Free throw, no good, so there's life. And now Gonzaga will take its final timeout.
Well, Gonzaga took it. Kentucky was going to call it. But again, you need to load up your offensive unit out there.
So here's the deal. 5.1 on the clock. Ben Gregg's got one more free throw. He's now 3 out of 5 at the line today. That was the first miss at the line in this half for Gonzaga. So if he makes it, Kentucky will need a 3. Gonzaga probably will be looking to foul him with the time already down to 5 seconds. If he misses another one, you got to get it and go.
Got to get it and
make
really,
sure you get it, though.
Really get it, push the ball up the floor, obviously. But for Kentucky, what a missed opportunity there. Yeah, you can run the play all you want in practice, especially without a defensive unit out there, and it's going to work every time. But Gonzaga, it's like they knew what was coming. They left the guy right under the basket. And it's up to Reed Shepherd, who normally is sure-handed. It's up to him to read that and not make that pass.
The arrow was pointing, throw it higher. Let's see a replay to see if that might have worked. But it's moot now because Kentucky's going to have a chance here. Depending on what Greg does at the line, Cats will need a 3 or a 2. They keep the same 5 on the floor. Nobody on the line for Gonzaga. And it rolls in. So it's a 3-point lead for the Zags, 87-84. They get it into Reeves, and he is fouled by Nembhard just as he caught the ball with 4.1 seconds.
Yeah, that's the play that you have to make in that situation, and Gonzaga makes it.
So Reeves will have 2 shots.
And you might see him try to make the first one, miss the second one.
First shot for Reeves is good. And here comes Huff in.
Timeout, Kentucky. And
that's going to take its final timeout.
Yeah, that timeout is simply to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Where are you going to try to miss it? Are we going to grab it, or we're going to tip it out to the 3-point line? If Kentucky can get a hand on it, that's what you discuss in this huddle.
Gonzaga 87, Kentucky 85. Reeves is going to be at the line. One more shot with 4.1 on the clock. Probably going to try to miss it.
Yeah. And then if they get it, you have to foul him immediately.
If he does miss it intentionally and they're in a scramble would end up with a held ball, Kentucky now has the arrow. Antonio Reeves.
I thought Kentucky got it on that last jump ball situation when they got it. Was there another one?
Must have been another one because it's pointing back Kentucky's way now.
Kentucky's way.
What it was. But Reeves shoots it up hard, hits the rim, rebounded by Rickman, and he is fouled, but only 1.9 on the clock.
Well, it's hard to execute that play and get it to work.
He almost missed the rim, which would have been his ball, but it skimmed the right side of the rim. You hope for it to hit the rim hard and come off a little unpredictably.
You want that thing to hit and bounce high in the air so you have time to get the rebound.
Demhard Hickman can put it away. He hits the first one. He's an 83% shooter. And this could be the knockout punch.
Yes.
1.9 seconds. And he hit it. Comes into Edwards. He'll launch it from backcourt. It's no good. And the Cats have lost 3 straight in Rupp Arena for the first time. Gonzaga comes in and gets the victory, 89-85. The Zags' first quad 1 win of the season. So a huge victory for them. And a valiant comeback for Kentucky in the second half comes up short. Gonzaga 89, Kentucky 85. This is the UK Sports Network.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no
don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help.